Hello and welcome to your yoga practice for today. My name is Guy and I'll be leading you through the next 45 minutes of yoga flow. My intent today is to offer a well-rounded, full-body, fairly standard, I would say, yoga practice. But we will be adding in a few interesting twists here and there. I hope you enjoy this one. Gather yourself onto your mat and let's get started. And as you come to your mat, I'll start in seated. If you need to lie down to start your practice, that's okay as well, but just find some place comfortable for you to arrive and to ground in. Wherever it is you've arrived at, take a nice big inhale and a long exhale as you close your eyes. And settle in. Feel a sense of heaviness towards the base of your body. Feeling a sense of connection, almost like you're being held there by the gravity of the earth. And against that rooting quality, there's a corresponding rebound, a sense of length and lift through the back of your spine. And then again, a rebound in the other direction, a sense of softness as well. So we're rooted, we're tall, we're soft. And inside that nicely structured container, finding the rhythm of your own breathing, slowly rising and falling. Comfortably receiving each inhale. And gently releasing each exhale. And from that place, very useful to connect with your intention, your reason for coming to practice today. So feeling more into the area of your heart and connecting with why did you come to practice? What is it you need today? Allowing some kind of felt response to arise from the heart and staying true to this heart's desire of yours as you practice today. We'll mark the start of our practice with a shared breath. Take a nice big inhale and a long exhale. And welcome once again to your yoga practice. So delightful to have you here. As you inhale, open up your eyes, take a nice big stretch. Really reach up, a little bit of a side bend this way and that, a little bit of a roll. And then we'll come forwards onto our hands and knees, taking anything out the way that you might have been sitting on. And as you come to your hands and knees, well, I like to kick my legs out a little bit just to dissipate the little bit of tension that's arisen in my hips from seated. And then stabilizing into your hands, fingers spread nice and wide, tops of your feet tugging forwards a little bit. Move from the base of your body up and down. So cat-cow. So inhale, we'll lift our tail, drop our belly, lift our heart, look up nice and slow. And then as you exhale, feel your tailbone tucking, your lumbar spine rounding, thoracic spine rounding, and your chin tucking at the end. And again, inhale. Tail lifts, belly drops, heart forwards, chin up, nice and slow. Exhale, tuck your tail. Really articulating our spinal column here. One more time, inhale to lengthen through the front side of your torso, nice and slow. And exhale to round through the back side. Tuck that tailbone nice and firmly. Press your pelvis forwards. And then inhale back to neutral and pause here. As you inhale, bring your right knee out to the side, nice and high. And as you exhale, bring your knee back down, but don't let it touch the ground. 2 more times. Inhale, knee wide, foot high. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. And this time as you exhale, stay there. Put a bit more brightness in your foot. Linger there a little bit longer. And then bring that right knee down. Take it to the other side. Inhale, left knee up, left foot a little active. Exhale, knee down. Inhale up, feel a bit further there. Exhale down. And then inhale up. Linger here. Try to get your knee higher, your foot higher, but nice and stable in your pelvis. And then exhale, bring your knee down. Lateral connections from here as you inhale. Send your right hand forwards, fingertips on the floor, left foot back, toe tips on the floor. Find that stability from your left hand to your right knee. And then if you like, lift your foot or your hand or both. Bird dog, finding that lovely sense of extension, lateral connection from fingers to toes. Just really reach nice and long and then bring right hand down, left knee down. Other side. Left fingers forwards, right leg back, right toes tucked. This is a perfectly good position. Or if you like, lift your hand and or foot or both. Find that good sense of extension. Find that connection. Lots of pressure in the right hand. Top of the left foot tugging forwards a little bit. Reach and then hand down, knee down. Take your knees a little wider. Let your bum sink back. Elbows down, head down. Child's pose. Nice. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your heart towards the floor, elbows flare. Inhale, shimmy forwards, half up dog. And exhale back and over we go, child's pose. These are called prana pumps. So from child, inhale, tabletop. From tabletop, heart melting down, bum stays lifted. And inhale, shimmy forwards, pelvis roots down, straighten your arms. And exhale back, child's pose. One more time, just like that. Inhale up. Exhale, melt your heart down. Inhale, shimmy forwards and up. And exhale back, child's pose. Nice. Take a few breaths there. Give your wrists a little shake if you need to. That can offer, you can get a little compression there, so try to stay strong in the wrists. And on your next inhale, back we come. Square up your knees, tuck your toes at the back, and then move your bum towards your heels. Walk your hands back a little bit, and then we'll press with our hands and our toes. Knees begin to hover, bum goes up, head goes down. Oh, it's the dreaded downward dog. So paddle your legs out a little bit, bending and straightening your legs. Yes, waking up our toes, ankles, knees, and hips. And then start to walk up your mat. Get to roughly the top of the mat. Adjust your clothing. Drape yourself over your upper thighs. Let your head relax completely. Just a nice little shake here. Decompress your neck, your shoulders, your face. And then inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, rise all the way up, reach up, stretch up, fill up. And exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Feet tight together, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down, fingers interlace, palms pressed down. Keep your fingers still interlaced, inhale, hands forwards and up towards the ceiling, stretch up. Exhale, hands wide to the sides of your body. Two more like that, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, fingers interlace, palms pressed down. Inhale, fingers still interlaced as you send your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands wide. Excuse me. You may hear some hammering. My neighbors decided to replace their windows today for some reason. Exhale, bring your hands down. And then one last inhale. And a long exhale. So settling ourselves in to a standing position. Feel your heels squeezing into one another. A slight tuck of your tail. Slight drawing in of your abdomen. Movements of our spine comes next. Inhale your hands up. And as we exhale, we'll interlace your fingers behind your head, elbows a little bit forwards. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, side bend over to your right, hips go left. Keeping your shoulders and hips more or less in the same plane. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend left. Notice your hips swaying a bit to the right. Do that a couple times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yum. Inhale. Exhale. Linger here. Maybe elbows a little bit more forwards. Lift up out of that left hip. Lift up out of the right hip. And then inhale up and exhale over. Really find that lovely sense of engagement. I see somebody type something. I have no idea what you typed. Inhale, come up. Exhale, just tuck your chin. Round in a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, pelvis forwards, chest up. Good. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows forwards, tuck your chin, rounding your upper back. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. One more time each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands come down. Now for a little bit of a twist. This one's kind of fun. Inhale your hands up parallel to the ground. As you exhale, turn, twist to your right, to as far as you can go. So stay right here, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, let your right shoulder drop, left shoulder lift. We're still in the twist. So twisting, side bend. Inhale back to the twist. And as you exhale, twist further. You can go further this time, interestingly. Do that again, a little bit of a side bend. Right shoulder drops, left shoulder lifts. Come back to the twist. Exhale, you can probably go even a little bit further. Beautiful. Inhale to center. Try that on the other side. Exhale left. This is literally how far I can go in this motion, but doing the little side bend in the twist allows your spine to find a bit more range. So left shoulder drops, right shoulder lifts, that's the side bend. Come back to the twist, and then just exhale, you'll go a little bit further, which is very curious. Do that one more time. Left shoulder drops, right shoulder lifts, come back to the twist, and twist even further. Wow! Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Nice. As you inhale, sit into the chair, bring your arms up, still squeezing our knees into one another, tailbone a little bit tucked, abdomen a little bit drawn in. Swimming bear, this is a bit more qigong than anything. As you inhale, swoop your hands forwards like a breaststroke, reach way behind you, and then keeping your palms face up, bring them inside by your hips and sit back down. This time, palms face up. Do that again. Inhale, swoop, standing up. Exhale, sit down, rotating through your shoulders. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And pause right here. Keep that tail a little tucked, belly drawn in, chest nice and proud. Face relaxed. Your face is not involved. Nice big inhale. And exhale, fold the rest of the way forwards. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step one leg, step the other leg back to a plank position. Too challenging, drop your knees down. That's totally okay. Find a sense of pushing away from the ground, fullness through your upper back, legs squeezing into one another. Finding that sense of resistance for resisting the pull of gravity. And then let's all go down. Knees down, tops of your feet flat. Lie down. And then right away, inhale into cobra. So cobra, pelvis roots down, your elbows stay bent. Nice extension. Exhale, come down. Let's add a little twist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to center. And exhale, look over your left shoulder. Snap, crack, pop. Inhale, center. Exhale, down you go. As you inhale, we'll come to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Find a good grip in your hands. And oh no, it's downward dog. Yes, it is. It's downward dog time again. Finding that paddling action in your legs. And let's add in a little bit of core activation. As you inhale, bring your right leg way high up above you. And as you exhale, bring your right knee towards your upper right arm, keeping your right foot well off the floor. Inhale all the way up. This time try to touch your knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale all the way up again. And exhale, knee to left arm across the body, thereabouts. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your right foot as far forwards as you can, and then drop your back knee down. If your foot's way back there, bring it forwards. Inhale into a kneeling lunge, a little bit of a back bend. And now notice your back toes are tucked here. Step forwards and bring your left foot beside the right. Swing your hands behind. Inhale, stand up. And right away, exhale. Good. Feels good, right? Again, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale up. And exhale, sit into the chair. Hands at your heart. Weight back towards your heels. Just linger here for a breath or two. Big inhale and exhale. Boom. Fold all the way forwards. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, one leg, other leg back to that plank pose again. Zip your legs together. Resist the pull of gravity. And then drop down to the mat, knees down, tops of your feet flat. Lie down. And this time, let's take our fingertips off the mat, elbows to the ceiling. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to stay. Take another inhale. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, look left. Inhale to center. And exhale, down you go. Put your hands back where we started. Inhale to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Back we goes. Downward dog. Paddle your legs out a little bit. And then again, balance on your right foot. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to upper left arm. Oh yeah, a little bit of a crunch there. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right arm across the body. Oh yes, there it is. Inhale up. And exhale, step your foot as far forward as you can. Drop your back knee down. Inhale your hands overhead. Back toes are tucked here. And as you exhale, step forwards. Hands swing behind. Then you inhale, stand all the way up. And two nice big exhales. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Oh yeah, that felt great. Inhale up. And exhale. Wash your hands down the front of your body. Another big inhale. And another long exhale. Step now towards the back of your mat. Take your feet about as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out and your heels in. And then take a big inhale, hands up, and exhale. Down we go, all the way down. Elbows trying to come in between your legs. Now, this is not accessible in all bodies, so maybe you're up higher, maybe you're up on your tippy toes, maybe your hands on the ground. Those are all legitimate. Just finding the shape that works for your body, not mine. This is where I get to, but you know, comparison is the thief of joy, I think is a nice phrase. So to compare is to despair. Just find what you can find. Press your knees into your arms into your knees. Feel nice and tall from your tail to your head. Feel that sense of activation between your arms and your legs. Now up and down 3 times. Inhale, stand up slowly using your gluteal muscles. Exhale, sit down slowly, trying to bring your arms inside your knees. 2 more times. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, sitting down. And 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sit down. Back into those darn twists. Let's take your right hand onto the floor. Inhale your left hand up. Look up. And then exhale, bring your left hand down to the floor. Inhale, right hand up. Right thumb rolling back away from you to open the shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, left hand up. Roll the thumb towards the back of the room. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Roll. Exhale down. Inhale up. Finding this lovely twist. Exhale down. And final one, inhale. And exhale. Wedge your elbows back into your inner thighs. Hands in prayer or on the floor. Squeeze arms to legs, legs to arms. Get nice and tall. And on your next inhale, this is hard, take your knees away from your arms. And then squeeze them back into your arms. Take your knees away from your arms. Squeeze them back in. 1 more time. Take your knees away from your arms. Keep them there. Keep your knees driving towards the back of the room. Feel that in your glutes as well. And then squeeze it back in. Nicely done. Not so easy, hey? Bring your hands behind you. Send your legs out front. Give them a shiggle. Give them a shake. Your knees, your hips will like you for this. And now taking your feet about as wide as your mat. I got 2 mats here, so it's not quite the same. Start to flip-flop your knees side to side a few times. So we got a little bit of an internal rotation to the right hip, external rotation to the left, and the opposite, so side to side, windshield wipering. And eventually we'll fall. They'll take that right knee to the right, left knee in, and turn. Keep your spine tall, but turn a bit more to the right. A little bit of support with that right hand. And then we'll look back towards your left leg here. Make sure it's in a comfortable spot. We're going to address these darn hip flexors here. I know mine's firing up already. Root your left knee down, and then inhale your left foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Keep your foot nice and high for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put your foot down. Find a sense of activation through the entire shin. Inhale your entire shin off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it nice and high for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Turn a little bit more to the right, staying tall, and then fold over top of that right leg as you walk away from yourself. And just take a bit of a breath here, offering a compression in the right hip and a rolling in of the left hip just to dissipate the tensions through that hip flexor on the left side. Oh, yum. This feels nice in my body. A little bit of a rest, allowing ourselves to regain our composure, our focus. Yoga, yoga is a union of body, mind, and breath, and spirit even. It's not just an esoteric workout, so trying to bring in those other qualities as well. Slowly walk your hands in. Lean back as you flip your knees over to the other side. Stay nice and tall here, but a little bit of a twist. Look at your right shin. Keep the right knee pressing down, and then inhale your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it lifted. Really drive the knee down. Drive the foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Put your foot down. Entire shin this time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back down. Take your torso more towards the left, so rotating. You'll feel that right hip closing a bit. Walk your hands down and away from you. And again, rest into this. It's really a reclining deer pose is what it's called. So find that lovely compression of the outer hip, internal rotation of the right hip. Yum. Feels good. And then slowly, slowly come on back up, lean back, come back to our starting position. And again, flip-flop those knees a few times, side to side. And we'll go over to the right, and this time, we'll try to bring your hands up. Can you get your hands up and still be in this 90-90 shape? If so, try to keep your hands lifted as you go whoop, up and over to the other side, chest nice and proud. Now maybe you got your hands behind, that's fine, just keep working with this. So go one side to the other side without touching down with your hands if at all possible. Using our hip mobility to access this movement if at all possible. Nice. And then back to the right and pause. One more. This is a little bit more challenging. I have had a knee operation, so it doesn't affect me, so hopefully it's okay for you. So bring your right foot onto your left knee, left leg's out this side, and then we'll just tip forwards and come on up, pressing our hips forwards. This is called a shin box. So we're up. The right shin is across the front of your body, left foot's sort of helping out. Let your bum come down, and then flip your legs over. Your left foot touches your right knee. We'll walk forwards and come on up. There's the shin box again. Hips are driving forwards, tailbone a little bit tucked. Now try to do that a couple times side to side without necessarily using your hands. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Thumb down, rotate. Foot to knee, up you come. Down, across, up. Nice. Again, down, across. Oh yes, working those hips. Up. Last one, down, across. And up we go. And then bring your bum down, hands behind. Send your legs out nice and long. Give them some welcome relief. Nice. Cross your legs and then tip forwards. Plant your hands. Unfurl your legs and fold into a forward fold, more or less in the middle of your mat. Just drape yourself there. And then slowly, slowly. Oh, now we're going to stand up. Yes, we are. Ragdoll yourself up. And as you come to standing, nice big inhale and a nice long exhale. Let's settle the energies of our hips a little bit. This is called moving energy in 6 directions. Hands on your hips from the middle of your mat. Bend your knees and jump your feet apart. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Bend your knees, sink down, tail tucked, belly in, palms face the floor. Nicely, a sense of drawing your femurs back into your hip sockets here. As you inhale, pull your hands up. As you exhale, push your hands away from you. As you inhale, draw your hands towards you. As you exhale, push your hands out to the sides. Inhale to center, and exhale, push down as you straighten your legs. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, sitting down, hands lift. Exhale, push away. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, expand out to the sides. Inhale, bring that energy back in. And exhale, push down, straighten your legs. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs. Beautiful. Pause for a moment. Hands on your hips. Bend your knees again. Place your right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. Try to keep your arms straight here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, right shoulder towards left knee. Inhale, center. Left shoulder towards right knee. 2 more times each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back through center. Straighten your legs. Hands to hips. Square up your toes. Bend your knees now as quietly as you can. Jump back on the mat and go side to side. Getting a little bit of a welcome breeze in the space. And then from this place, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Plant your hands, bend your knees, hands behind, send your legs out front, back to our seat here. A nice big forward fold, heels touch, toes back towards you. Big inhale and exhale. Reach towards your feet. Maybe grab your big toes, your baby toes, your shins, the mat, whatever it is. Keep yearning forwards as you fold forwards. And then maybe at the end, softly let your shoulders and neck relax. Here we're inviting a fairly passive stretch through the back side of your legs, the back of your spine, nice and relaxed through your face. Feeling the rise and fall of your breath. And turning inward. Any kind of forward fold tends to turn us inwards. Letting your breath rate slow down. Nice. And then slowly, slowly sit up. Bum about to the middle of the mat. And then draw your knees in as you lie down. As you lie down, let's take those knees for a little bit of a spin. Up the center, out wide, and around. Drawing circles with the knees, mobilizing the hips a wee bit more. And then go the other direction, down the middle, out to the sides. Nice. And then plant your feet on the mat. And walk your feet in until you can just about touch your heels with your fingertips. Have a little bit of a tuck of your chin, but keep your back of your head on the ground. And we'll do bridge pose with our breath. So as you inhale, your tail lifts, mid-spine lifts, your hands also lift, and your hands, backs of your hands touch the floor overhead at the end of your inhale. As you exhale, begin to unwind upper spine, mid-spine, lumbar spine, tailbone, and your hands back where we started. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll do that a couple times. Inhaling, slowly unfurling and articulating your spine. Really reach with your hands, press with your feet. Exhale to unwind. And again, inhale to extend, press with your feet. And exhale to unwind. Nice, nicely done. A little flip-flop of your knees, and then we'll bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Walk your feet in until you can lift your left foot from the ground, And maybe your left hand pulls your left leg in, right hand might push the right knee away from you. But not trying to find a place that you can support more muscularly than passively. So less effort from the hands, more effort from your legs. Reclining figure 4. Now being mindful of your low back, we'll very slowly start to, well, we'll drop your left foot down and then try to bring your bottom of your right foot to the ground, boom, into a twist to the left. Extend your right arm, look out to the right. I like to push my right knee away from me with my left hand. So a twisting, reclining figure 4, breathing into this. Really extend through your right hand as best you can. Oh yeah. And then slowly unwind, come back to figure 4, release your right foot, flip-flop your knees side to side a couple of times, and then take it to the other side. Left ankle on top of your right knee, walk your right foot in, lift your right foot from the ground, right knee towards you, left knee away from you. So maybe your right hand assists, maybe your left hand assists, but it's more about your legs winning than your hands, so more effort in your low body than your upper body. Yum, feels good. And then to move to the twist, we drop your right foot down and roll to the right so that the bottom of your left foot touches the floor. You might press with your right hand against the left knee, left hand out to the side. Find some nice, easy breaths here, slowing things down. Try not to grit your teeth, so no clenching of the jaw, the face, if at all possible here. And then again, slowly begin to unwind, both feet on the mat, flip-flop your knees side to side a couple of times. And then we'll take both legs, both arms up towards the ceiling, dangling heavily. And then take nice, delicious, big circles with your wrists and your ankles, slowly and purposefully in one direction and the other direction. And then introduce a squeezing and pumping of hands into fists. Same with your toes, spread your toes, squeeze your toes. Maybe you twirl your wrists with your hands in a fist. Maybe not. And then do a nice shake. Shake your wrists, shake your ankles, shake it off, and lie down. So from this place, as you come onto your back, take a big inhale, a long exhale, and then you decide, is there anything else that this body, mind, and heart of yours needs before taking Savasana? If something's arising for you, then do that thing. Honor what the calling is. But then once you've completed that, allow yourself to sink into a final rest. As you find Savasana, really relax any obvious gripping, holding, tension, wherever you can. And simply feel the gentle rise and fall of your own breathing. Perhaps sensing your breath at the nostrils. Slow, cool, spacious inhales. And gentle, warm, moist exhales. Feel and feel and feel a gentle buzzing, spaciousness of your entire form as you rest here. And from that place, let your awareness drift towards the center of your heart. Feel the rise and fall of your rib cage right there as you breathe. And as if you could smile across the sides of your heart, introduce a smile at the heart. And feeling there a sense of gratitude, peacefulness, thankfulness, whatever it is. Allow yourself to really rest into that sensation and to carry that with you as you go about the rest of your day. Take a nice big inhale and a long exhale. And thank you so much, my friends, for sharing your practice today with each other. So lovely to have you here. I wish you a really beautiful day ahead, a beautiful week ahead as well. And namaste. So, yeah, that was a little bit more active practice than perhaps I normally do. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Patricia. As always, I'm recording these and we'll make them available through other means. And yeah, the donations certainly graciously accepted and helpful. The way I like to look at the donations, thank you, Natalie, is that about half goes to me, about half goes to support, thanks Debbie, half goes to support the platform. And by supporting us, you're supporting people that perhaps cannot afford to do yoga otherwise. They're turning to channels like this for access to free content, and that's great. More people doing yoga, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So, but those donations do go to my favorite IT yoga class. Lovely, Natalie. Thank you, C2. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Natalie. It looks like you guys enjoyed that one. Okay, so I think the message to me might be oomph it up a little bit. Is that what it is, Jess? Thanks, Jack. Yeah, it's spring. Spring is in the air here in Victoria, British Columbia. Not too much oomph. So yeah, we're getting the snowdrops and maybe even daffodils are starting to come up. Oh, that's great. Yeah, new stuff. That's the bane of the yoga teacher, is trying to find something new all the time. Although, thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Christy. That was really helpful, everyone. So yeah, tomorrow I start my Qigong practice. I'm signed up for, I think it's 6 or 8 week progressive Qigong course. So very likely that's going to come your way as well as I try to integrate that into my practice. So that starts tomorrow, which is yay. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, gentle oomph. Yeah, I think, yeah, to some degree, yeah, we don't want too much like bam, 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 go hard. It's not, yoga's not about that, but trying to build a little bit of internal heat, a little bit of internal energy. In yoga terms, that's called tapas, as that internal fire, and that helps to motivate us and move us forwards. So a little of this, a little of that. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. That's what yoga's about. Do I need to say anything else? Well, if there's ever, if you have requests or preferences, things you'd like to see being offered from week to week, I'm always listening and ready to accommodate wherever I can. Within this platform, within Insight Timer, I've started up a group, a group chat kind of thing. And so you can join that and join into conversations there. Oh, shoulder flossing. That was good. So Jess is referencing, we had a strap and we're going side to side and up and down and round and round. More mobility work. But yeah, for certain, we can bring that strap back in. I've got too many straps in my yoga kit over there. I got to sell some myself. Anyhow, everyone, enough nattering from this old guy. Lovely to see you all here. I hope you have a really beautiful day, a beautiful week ahead of you. And thanks again. Neck strengthening. We did some of that C2, but we'll come back to the neck mobilization exercise that we did. I think we did some last week, but for certain, I'll try to bring that in. Okay, take care, everyone. Big love to y'all.